just eating. I just have the stuff to put here. So that's the life, right? Before we talk to them, and I'll be going to talk to you about. You want to discuss what my pregnancy is like this time around. It don't really have much of day types. That's what you know. Yeah, it don't really have much.
And you need to talk
of an update. I was more sick in the first trimester than I was with Mariah. It's okay with me. She's sleeping on my right now. But that was the only difference. I got to eat more stuff with this pregnancy than I did with the first one. With Mariah, I really eventually had was to be picky. One thing I would say remains the same is that I can't eat rice or curry.
It might be a girl again.
Never know. I have a friend who planned a gender review for me, so I show most likely Jacob will either let that be one of the Vlogmas videos or stream it live on YouTube if they want to see it. I don't know. But yeah, with more than that, basically the same sickness, vomiting, the wooziness, sickness, wooziness, belly pains, sleepiness, forever tired, forever hot, like just always hot, no matter what. I don't think menopause will do me very well if this is what I have to look forward to. And basically that's it, nothing, not much changes from the first one to this one. Yeah. Just, I guess because I know what to expect, I'm able to manage it more. Oh, I don't like Jacob during this pregnancy though,
You didn't like mine in the last one?
No, the last one I could have tolerated something like in this one, I can't. I try, but I can't. Just getting under the skin. But, more or less it's the same, guys. Nothing really different. So, yeah.
And what about Vlogmas? How is Vlogmas going so far for you?
Well, for me, no more.
Because they ain't making no videos. This is your first video.
I know for Jacob it will be a bit like stressful, but for me it's normal. I did do something, so from next week you will see a new intro for him in the Vlogmas videos. I just didn't send it to him yet. Yeah, but that was my contribution to it so far. I'm actually giving them content because I am the one who have to plan what we would do. Sorry. Like within a day, like if the both of us off at the same time, because he's doing the 50% of work from home and well in the office. So yeah, when he home and if I am off, I'm the one that say, well, okay, let's do this today, let's thing, or whatever the case is now. So I am actually helping him create content.
No,
I'm just not vlogging it.
Or you're basically saying that when you tell me come let me go somewhere or do something, that is you giving me content.
Yeah.
That is not you bossing me around.
No.
Hold on, Kevin. That is not she bossing me around.
Listening, but she's a boss, so
yeah. See, that's my brother though.
No, I gotta be truthful.
I think you just always be fighting with him.
I just try to be truthful to
you just try to like fight with him. Right.
Alright, so me lying, we shouldn't boss on nobody, right? She's a good, mistress or Mrs. She's a very good Mrs. Right? She don't boss on Jacob at all.
Right? Yeah. Like my brother, guys. He's seen an as boss,
I said you don't.
Yeah. Like a dude, right? Like,
And how are you making out when Jacob is gone in the night time now?
no man.
How you feel about him going?
Almost.
Safety reasons, safety wise, how you feel?
Almost just some. That's really the only thing. Like sometimes, cause what I say, well, mama tell you to message me when you pick up the person and when you drop them off, just so that I know you reach to and from safely.
That is when I do in the curb cab.
Yeah, but for the most part, to be honest, I could. I actually wondering how people feel about you be with this whole thing going on now with these women that just all these little girls are just going missing.
You mean how they will feel about me and them?
Remember they saying they keep looking at PH drivers,
Oh,
even regular taxi drivers, and just in the night and they're picking up people. They're new to doing this, So that's the only thing is actually study, but oh God, what sorry.
I trying to do my part by getting them home safe.
But but they don't know that, and I can't fault nobody right now, honestly, if they say they don't trust you. If they tell somebody, well, I get into a vehicle with a red man and he thing, and because I would do the same thing if I was traveling,
And you
especially
should.
now.
Yep.
Right?
You want to talk
You
about the
remember?
instance when you were pregnant and
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. I remember the time when it says I was late for work, and one thing Jacob would always tell me when I was pregnant with Mariah was not get into any PH car, but I was late. And doing a PH car, that was only no, it was actually an H car. Yes, I waited for the H car, even though I was late. And but he was somebody that was new. And when I sat down in the car, I was okay. But when I realized that I sat down in the car and like only men came in the car after, I find that was very strange because it's like I felt as though they waited until I got into the car to come in now. And I called him, I actually sent him a message and he called me, and the driver just so happened to drop somebody in this kind of, well, where I work is in the bush, right? There's a wall of field. But he went into, there's a housing area there called Jacob Hill. But he didn't go, he went like he passed through the back of Jacob Hill or something. I don't know the area, so I really actually can't say. But it was just very, very strange. And I am on the phone with Jacob, I'm like, okay, initially. Even though you're on this phone with Jacob, this man could still try to do something. I ended up being the only person in the car left with him. And he started to drive like slow, and I never come off the phone with Jacob until I reached the week. And where I up on that side is a dead zone, and I couldn't care about the reception. I stayed on the phone until I reached the work. And he think but he was a sketchy driver. I don't know. And I actually think that because I was on the phone with Jacob and because I just started to talk to Jacob very normal and say, well, yeah, in the car with this driver, it's had these three of them and behind me. It's a new person, I don't know his face, but I jump in the car because I'm late and I'm sitting down in the passenger seat. And he and I don't know if it's because he heard that I was describing him to Jacob. If it's like he probably didn't talk to me or whatever the reason is, because even when he took my money he didn't look at me. And I find that that was very strange.
well, I know when I
There
say
was
for the longest while you talking and no spit.
there was also another instance, sorry about that, where I was standing up right on Cape Town Junction, and I was waiting for my brother to come and pick me up uh, to bring me home.
After 11.
Well, that's actually after 12 in the night. And while I was standing there, I was pregnant with Mariah, but I had on all black and I wasn't showing just yet. And this guy, now mind you, normally the main road is be somewhat, I wouldn't say busy after those hours, but you just see cars, you see like two cars pass here. Then you wait a little while, you go see a car pass again, then you might see a little trick or something. That night, the road was just dead. Like there was no car on the road. And While I stood waiting there, this car came out from by the side where Westby's was, what used to be LB's, came out from by Westby's there. And I know the man is there watching me. And I start to look around because I'm trying to figure out what weapon I could use. Mind you, normally they just have bottle because it's how people drinking who just sell food right next to the pharmacy. It just have normally it's have bottles, it just have big stone, it will have like some sort of rubber, something you could use as a weapon. That night like they clean up. Right? So I am standing there and I know this man is watching me and I'm not watching him because I'm looking for a weapon. But and then I realized well the only thing that I had was my umbrella. So I put my hand down in my bag get to make sure that in case of anything, I could probably just beat him with my umbrella and try and run or something. And this man asked me where I'm going. But a story, if somebody coming for me and I'm like, yeah, I'm waiting. I'm trying to be pleasant because he's saying good night and you good? I say, yeah, I good, good night. You out here? I say, yeah, I see my brother actually coming for me. He just let me know that he like about 2 minutes away, he coming for me now. Mind you, he didn't leave for me. He was like, well, he have a car to go and pick up somewhere, and if I could drive, no, yeah, if I could drive, he want me to go with him to pick up the car. I'm like, nah, I can't drive. Which is not like I can't drive. He said, so what was your brother? I said, no, I said, no, my brother, I will work in the morning. I said, my brother just do me a favor by coming to pick me up. No. And he said, no, he really had to get his car and thing and that. And I'm like, why you, the man didn't leave? He must stay there for about 5 minutes. And 5 minutes, my sure that's short time. But when you're feeling uncomfortable and it's just this random stranger just talking to you, trying, you're seeing that they're trying just for you to get into their car, that 5 minutes is a very long time. And the thing is, it had a police jeep that passed, and when he saw the police jeep, he started to roll the car forward a little bit. But the police, police is driving just whoosh. And I tried to watch the van to like hoping that my energy would send to them so that they could watch me and probably stop and ask, well, thing whatever. But they just whoosh and I'm going. And he just there talking to me, and I'm like, no, just go. I said, and I still smiling on all these things, but I just waiting to see whether or not if he will come out the cars, if he probably pull a gun on me or something. And I'm like, no, I'm not going. I'm not getting there because you don't need to drop me anywhere. My brother will not go. And he's like, it's something with some money and he needs a thing. And I'm like, if you have your business to do, I am a stranger to you. Why you want me to go with you to be a business? Like you don't know me from nowhere. You do not know me. And he didn't let up. And it's only like about a minute after the police left because he was looking around while he was talking to me and he looking around to see like if it have other people or if other vehicles coming. I looking too. I watching him, I watching around and I have my hand on my umbrella. And he eventually just left and I shut up the road. I say I not waiting because I wasn't like very scared but I was highly alarmed. And I say, you see me, I say, they must pass and see you on the road. It's because actually going and I take the back road and it's like, okay, let's say going the back road. He come from the back there. So next thing, wherever he was in the back there, probably are people in the road there. So I say, you know what, just stay on the main road. If he is to circle back and he see you walking, he'll figure it out then. But it just so happened that while I was walking up the road, same time my sister actually pulled up to pick me up and that's how I ended up reaching home. So I would say right now is a time to be very, very cautious. I find it very strange that all of a sudden this happening, but I don't think it's like all of a sudden. I think it's just now becoming more prominent and it making the news so you're more aware. So I don't know, just be aware of your surroundings and safeguard yourself as best as you could. If you had to walk with a knife, you think and they tell you pepper spray illegal and this illegal, study your life not illegal. You do what you have to do, and that is how I do see it, to be honest.
Okay. And this is why we had to get a vehicle for baby number 2.
Well, no, not this. We wasn't thinking about this. But
Well,
we get
for
a vehicle for convenience.
so we don't have to be traveling and walking up and down the street when the day come. Because we normally use TTRS and once it failed us. You will see that in Baby on Board season 3. But thank you for the chit chat segment with Nish. We'll be looking forward to get more of these. See she face? Bye all you. And this is Vlogmas Day 5. I have to edit this and put this up tonight. Hopefully you all get it before 9:10. Nish going back and eat your food. Show them your food.
It's the ranch. It's potato and macaroni. Potato, salad and macaroni pie.